With Mojang now being hard back at work from the offices, we're going to be talking about what could potentially be just around the corner for Minecraft Java Edition and its upcoming snapshots. This is a series we used to do a lot back in the day, so if it's something you enjoy and would like to see continue, drop the video a like and comment your speculation down below in the comments. With that being said, let's dive right into it. Now, just in case you're new around here and you missed this, I did this quite a bit back in the Nether update days and the Caves and Cliffs update days. Basically, it's a Monday, right? We all need to have something to look forward to in the week to make it go even faster, and what better to think about than Java Edition snapshots. We all love them if you're a Java player. They bring us some incredible new features to try and just overall make the game so much more enjoyable. Without them, the wait for upcoming updates would be unbearable, so I'm just so grateful to Mojang that this is something they do for us all. As I said at the start of the video, now Mojang are hard back at work in the offices. I've got that communication, that teamwork again. I'm sure that snapshots will now become a regular occurrence, just like they used to, being on a weekly, if not fortnight release basis, where we get them every week or maybe every 2 weeks. Maybe Mojang misses a few days here and there, but I'm pretty sure we're back on a stable release schedule now, where it will not be months between releases, will not be 3, 4, 5 weeks until we get the next snapshot. So with that being said, I want to use this video, look at everything we've got over the past 2 snapshots for Java Edition, and talk about what could be next. As I said, drop your speculation down below, because that is all this video is, speculation. And let's take a look at this. So our first Java Edition snapshot was, of course, 22W11A, which brought with it deep dark biome, frogs and tadpoles, the mangrove blocks, mud and mud brick blocks, the skulk veins, skulk shrieker and skulk catalyst blocks, and 3D directional audio. The snapshot after that, the second one for Java Edition, 22W12A, did bring with it the darkness mob effect, the skulk shrieker functionality, the warden mob, both with chest, and the swift sneak enchantments. As you can tell by this, there's still a bit we're waiting for, and there's definitely a huge pool of features we could speculate to be in the next snapshot. But let's go above and beyond. Let's use knowledge from the previous snapshots and releases to help us figure this one out. Here I've got down all of the main headline features from the previous 2 Java Edition snapshots and organise them into 3 different categories. 1 being deep dark related features, 2 being swamp related features, and 3 being unrelated. In category 1, the deep dark, we've got a total of 6 headline features which have been introduced to Java Edition over the past 2 snapshots. In category 2, we've got a total of 4 swamp related features, and in category 3 for unrelated, we've got 1 feature only, meaning the clear focus of these snapshots is clearly on the swamp and deep dark features at the moment. We've got nothing to do with the updated Birch forest and not much to do with other things, but mainly the focus is primarily right now on the deep dark and swamp. If we look at the one which has had the most features introduced related to it, this is of course the deep dark. Mojang are clearly focusing on it right now. If we switched over to the bedrock side and looked at the recent betas, the tide would clearly switch into the favour of the swamp. The Bedrock Edition betas have been so much more experimental with their features, and they've seen so much more to do with the swamp and that kind of related items, right? They've not really saw anything to do with the deep dark or the warden or anything like that, right? And they've of course got the LA, which is pretty interesting. So with this, what do we know from this this we can gather that the focus of these snapshots, at the moment at least, appears to be on the Deep Dark. With this knowledge in mind, I would not be surprised if we see more things over the next coming snapshots to do with the Deep Dark, whether it be new items, new loot, which has been speculated for a while, or whether it just be some bug fixes and changes to the Warden, because I'm sure there's a lot Mojang want to change about it. I'm not really sure, but this is definitely an extremely high likelihood. Another thing I think is almost guaranteed to be in this upcoming snapshot, if we do get one at all, is of course the LA. We recently saw this in a Bedrock Edition beta, and players have been loving it. I think it's about time Mojang do let the Java players test it out and have their say about it. Finally though, I would not take it off the table that we see some more swamp features. There's definitely a possibility there. As we've saw, Mojang is splitting the features pretty evenly between the swamp and the Deep Dark, so it's almost certain that we could see something, maybe new swamp generation or some changes to the terrain. Something like that is definitely not off the table. But there's one final thing I would like to talk about. Even though I think this is extremely unlikely, I would like to mention it anyway, and that is something to do with the updated Birch Forest. This was kind of teased and touched upon at Minecraft Live 2021 that we would be seeing some changes to the Birch Forest. We even got some concept art for it. Apart from that though, we do not know anything. I think it'd be awesome if Mojang did come out and give us a look at some of the things they've got planned, whether it be a new type of birch sapling or something like that which will grow into the new birch tree, or just some little terrain generation changes or a pre-generated world, screenshots, anything like that would be awesome to help us appreciate Mojang's vision, because at the moment players are really unsure about what Mojang have got planned for the Birch Forest, and it's sparking a lot of speculation about some more updated biomes which could be coming. I even made a video about this. If Mojang are updating the swamp and the Birch Forest, why not go all out and update the plains or the regular forest or the desert? So many other biomes which are in need. Why did Mojang pick the Birch Forest, and why did Mojang pick the swamp? There must be some particular reason. They must have a vision for what they want these biomes to be over the span of this update, so there's got to be something behind the scenes at Mojang they are holding from us. There's got to be, or Mojang would not do this. I just wish they would give us a look at this now so that we could fully appreciate the vision for the Wild update. That's the problem. At the moment the community is quite split about 1.19, and I understand why. In previous updates Mojang have came out with a clear goal. The Nether update, going to revamp the Nether and bring it back to life. The Caves and Cliffs update, to spruce up the overworld, add towering mountains and absolutely creepy and just expansive spaghetti caves under the world of Minecraft. That was very clear from the get-go, but now with the Wild update all we've really been told is swamps are going to be changed a bit and the Birch Forest is going to be changed a bit, and that's all we've really heard. There's no clear vision, and I wish Mojang would just come out strong and tell us what they've got planned. More than anything, I do not care what Mojang give us in this snapshot. What I'm really excited to see is what they mention in that changelog. I hope they come out with something and tell us what they've got planned, or give us an idea as to what they're thinking right now. But with that being said, drop your thoughts down below everyone. It's been me, ItzJhief here. Have an amazing day. I'm going to go and play some Minecraft and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.